Hi, this is Cassie with Better Homes and Gardens Real Estate. Today in our Buyers Academy lesson, we are going to be talking about making an offer. You have been shopping for homes, and the hardest part is over because you have found your house that you want to make an offer on. So there are certain things that you're going to need to do when you make an offer. The first thing you're going to want to do is sit down with your realtor and look at data. You want to look at homes that have sold in the neighborhood recently, going back. You can go back as far as 365 days because that is what an appraiser is going to do when you will order an appraisal later on, but when you're making an offer, you want to look at what's been happening in the neighborhood. So your realtor will sit down and show you, here's what's sold, and here's what the net price was after the sellers paid concessions on those sold properties. And so you'll want to take a look at the data and make it an informed offer. After you put in your offer, after you decide on the price, you will want to offer earnest money. Now, earnest money is part of this. This is a real estate purchase contract. We call it a REPC. So in the purchase contract, one of the first things that they're going to talk about is earnest money right here at the top. So earnest money is just a good faith offer of however much money you want to put in with your offer. It's not a down payment. It's just, hey, I'm really serious about buying your home. So here's some skin in the game. So you'll want to, obviously the more money you put down, the more serious you are about buying the house, because it can, if you don't fulfill your part of the contract, then you can possibly lose your earnest money, but we'll talk about that in the following videos. But the purchase contract has a section on where the property is, what's going to be included in the property, what's going to be excluded in the property, how much you're going to offer for the purchase price, how much you will put for a down payment, and your lender will tell you how much your down payment will need to be. It will talk about your closing date. It will talk about any HOA fees that will be taken care of, who the realtors are representing the buyer and the seller. It's going to talk about getting title insurance. And then here's an important part in Section 7 of the real estate purchase contract is the seller's disclosures. So these are by law, the sellers have to tell you anything that they know that is wrong with the house. And if they don't put it on this disclosure, it's considered fraud. So if they know that the air conditioner isn't working and then they sell it to you and they don't disclose it on here, you could take them to court. So we will look at the seller's disclosures when we have an accepted offer. And then the other page here is going to talk about, you will need to be getting an appraisal probably. If you're getting a loan, the lender will require an appraisal. You also will need to talk about a home warranty. Now, usually it's good to get a home warranty because if your air conditioner breaks in the first year, a home warranty will cover that. Will help cover it. It won't pay all of it. You'll have to pay a certain portion of it, but it's a lot better than having to pay all of it out of pocket. So the REPC is about 6 pages long, and you will sit down with your realtor and go line by line of what's going on in that contract. So that's what's involved with making an offer on a house. So I hope that you found this information helpful. And if you are thinking about buying a house, give me a call. My number is 801-800-1148. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for the next video.